Analysis of Sherlock, the TV series, 2010 onwards. Setting in Sherlock is important in the establishing of characters. For example, when Sherlock and John first meet Aaron Adler at her house, the set is dressed in order to show the wealth and power of the character, even though it is not her house. The costume of Irene, or lack thereof, is used to indicate that her power and confidence in the scene. In terms of character, her lack of clothing can be seen as an indicator of the career she has. Her nakedness also highlights the awkwardness and lack of awareness of sexuality in Sherlock's character. The lighting is high-key, giving the scene a positive and unthreatening atmosphere. The detail of the mise-en-scène in each of the settings is a way in which the programme can be seen to be more realistic. The set dressing of Sherlock and John's flat, 221B Baker Street, is important in humanising the characters and bringing a sense of normalcy to the lives of them. A particularly significant storyline is that of Jim Moriarty, which spans 2 series and is the main adversary of Sherlock. In the first 2 episodes of Series 1, Moriarty is a relatively minor figure. He is not seen in person on screen, yet his involvement in each of the cases shows that he's already heavily involved in Sherlock's life. He appears in the 3rd episode and is shown as a threat to Sherlock and John's lives. In Series 2, it is again shown that Moriarty is in the background of Sherlock's cases in the first episodes. The finale, however, is much more centred around his character and the battle between Sherlock and Moriarty. The episode shows how Moriarty has managed to completely ruin Sherlock's reputation and life by implicating him in a number of crimes and turning the police against him. This leads to the series finale, culminating in the supposed suicide of Sherlock.
Please subscribe to the...
In the scene on the rooftop in the season 2 finale between Sherlock and Moriarty, there is again the use of editing, camera shots and sound, but this time it is used to represent the insanity of Moriarty's character. At the beginning of the scene, there is an emphasis on the diegetic sound of doors opening and receiving a text message. This then turns around when the roof is shown as Moriarty is playing the song Staying Alive. The song is used as both diegetic and non-diegetic sound. The song plays as there is a slow pan shot establishing the setting of the isolated rooftop. The song is almost a theme tune from Moriarty, and even if his character wasn't visible on screen, it would be apparent that his character was going to be involved in the scene. The sound also again becomes diegetic when Sherlock emerges on the rooftop. The music is shown to be coming from Moriarty's phone, which allows the sound to fade as the characters begin to interact verbally with each other. During the episodes, there are both a variety of uses of editing and a variety of camera shots used. The use of this variety adds to the quirky character of Sherlock and attempts to create a visual representation of what happens in his head as he makes deductions. The editing used in Sherlock is apparent in this scene also from Season 2. Editing is used in the series mainly when the audience is shown what Sherlock sees. The camera focuses on a discrepancy on the wall and there's a slow motion flashback which shows Mrs. Hutchinson struggling against attackers. When Sherlock then focuses on the main antagonist of the scene, a number of annotations appear on his body. It is then apparent that the audience is seeing what he sees, the weak points in a target to attack. Sherlock, there are obvious themes of murder, crime and morality. As the series continues, themes of friendship and family become more and more prominent. In Series 1, the focus of the series is more about solving the cases. However, it is shown during the episodes the friendship between John and Sherlock and the complexity of the relationship between Sherlock and Mycroft. In Series 3, the new dynamic of Sherlock and John's relationship is explored as John gets engaged and married to Mary Morstan.